Hello there, world of tankers. I'm Blitz, and today I'm going to be talking about the IS-6 Fearless. Now you may be asking, why am I talking about the rarest tank in the game? I'm pretty sure this is rarer than the Kenyatta. Well, Wargaming this morning decided to post a video about the tank, and that immediately caught my senses. I was like, wait a second, why is Wargaming posting a video on this tank? So I immediately loaded up my game as soon as I saw the notification, and I didn't see an IS-6 Fearless in the store. So I'm like, okay, it's not in the store, so what did they do? So it turns out that they're putting the tank in ratings battles, and I'm just going to play the video for you guys really quick so that you can see what I'm talking about, and then I'll talk a little bit about it after as well.
A reward for spending months battling in supremacy mode. Few could boast they had this tank in their possession. It is legendary, unstoppable. The IS-6 Fearless. Now it's making its return. Only the most dedicated tankers will be worthy of bringing it back to their garage. You can obtain it for free. Participate in ranked battles, earn points, move up the leaderboard, reach the Diamonds League, and collect the tank. It won't be easy, but this reward's worth it. Be worthy of the IS-6 Fearless.
As Wargaming said in the video, you're going to have to play rating games, and not only that, but you're going to have to place in Diamond League to get the tank. And I actually think this is a really, really good idea, because a player like me, I don't really care for ratings battles that much. You get an avatar and you get a camouflage, and really that's not enough for me to wait in the long queues and deal with all the overpowered premium spam just to get a camouflage, so I'd rather just play normal games. But because Wargaming added the IS-6 Fearless, which is one of the rarest tanks in-game, a vehicle that I've always wanted to pick up, and it's not like you can just buy it. The nice thing is you actually have to be a good player to pick up this tank. That's something that's really nice, and it's going to make me want to really play ratings battles. And I'm guessing a lot of you guys are really going to want to get the tank as well. But I read in the news, and it's a little bit harder than it seems in the video. In the video, they make it just seem like, oh, just get in the diamonds and you'll pick up the tank. However, you take a look in the news section and they have all the details posted. And it says that if you just barely, let's say you're not a great player and you just spam a premium tank and you just barely get into Diamond League. Now if you just barely get in, you're going to get 10 certificates for the tank and you need 100 to pick it up. Now the nice thing is this picks up every month, so every month you can continue to try and earn the tank and get in the Diamond League. But you're only going to get 10 every month if you're just barely creeping in, which is going to take you 10 months to get the tank. However, if you place 300 the 400th place in Diamond League, you're going to get 30 certificates, and then 40, 50, 60, 80, and 100. But to get 100, you need to place in the top 10 players of the region. So that's definitely going to be very hard to pick up the tank guaranteed. Of course, only the top 10 players are going to get it. But if you want to get the tank in 2 months, it's not going to be that bad, because all you have to do is place 100 the 200th place. Now, of course, that's going to be hard for 99% of the players in Blitz, but if you are a good player and you think you have a chance, I definitely think it's worth trying to pick up this tank. Now, the first big question that I was thinking about was, are players going to really get mad that have this tank that Wargaming's bringing it back out? Now, I do think that the players that do have it are going to get mad, but I went on Blitz Stars and literally 9 players have ran this tank in the last year. So it's really not that much of a big deal. I don't think really that it makes any difference that they're bringing this tank back out, and the fact that you have to earn it and still be a very prestigious player to get it, I think it's completely fine the way Wargaming's doing it, and I wouldn't be mad at all if they did this for my tank, because you still have to be a very prestigious player to earn it. And I'm also very happy that Wargaming made it the IS-6 Fearless in general, because it's the exact same tank as the Tech Tree IS-6. World of Tanks PC currently has a problem where when you play ratings battles, and just sort of the same thing as this, where you're a very prestigious player, you earn a tank called the Object 279E, and that tank is overpowered. In fact, it's probably the best tier 10 in World of Tanks PC. But the issue is that only the best players are getting the best tank. So you can think what's wrong if you're giving Unicoms an overpowered tank. It'd be like having Pramo members running WZ-120s and Sheridans all day long. It's a little bit broken. So I'm happy that Wargaming made it the IS-6 Fearless, because it's just a reskinned version of the IS-6. It'd be like having the T-34 1776 as the ratings tank. So the players that are getting it are not going to be any better. It's just sort of a way of saying, hey, I earned this tank and I wanted to show that I'm running it. Now, just as a forewarning, if you're not great at the game, and I'm not saying anything bad towards you, but if you're not a great player towards the game, you're just a 50-55%er, I definitely would stay clear of this event. Because the issue is that you have to remember that this is the rarest tank in the game. I think this is rarer than the Kennyatsu, and because of that, every single player is going to want to pick this up, especially the Unicums, because they know, hey, I might actually have a chance of getting this tank. So the good players are really going to get competitive to try and pick up this vehicle. So if you're a 55%er and before when you played ratings you could get, Platinum League or even Diamonds, the issue now is that there's going to be so many more players trying to pick up this tank and so many more players playing ratings battles just trying to get this tank that I might actually warn for you to just stay away from it, because it's not going to be worth it to waste your time to deal with all these Unicum players up once you get into Platinum and then Diamonds. It's really not going to be worth it to try and pick up this tank if you know that you're not a spectacular player. For all of you that are going to try and pick up this tank, I all wish you luck. I'm actually going to leave a little poll here. Let me know if you're going to try and get it, because I just want to know how many of you are actually really interested in picking up this tank. But other than that, guys, I hope you did learn something new in this video, or not something new, but I hope I did at least inform you guys about this event a little bit clearer than the video did. And other than that, if you're not subscribed already, please make sure to do so. About 50% of you guys that watch my content aren't subscribed, so click that little red button. It's gleaming there. You know you want to push that red button. But other than that, guys, I hope you did enjoy this, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.